Mami Bobro, Sonia Delbeco, blah, Mumian Fanny Cot of Tabaho.
Dr. Manoya,
blah, Sabon no Pemu Juma, Sasabro slow, Dr. Baboy.
Oh, no Pemunim, the on one expect Yazan for no. Or cry any Kumasi, no Pemu expect Yan can't show.
Say kind, so what Nyoma a free useless enterprise. Who know who the biara da? If we say, Omonioma your papa, net chenso, and to a beer water generator sets, water pumps, mowers, Cummins, Kama, Lester Peter, Kiloska, and then Nyoma who do P every useless enterprise biano. I just say, on one Kasakas won't pay you, and that's what the chair. Useless enterprise at on Nyoma bit say, Perkins, Caterpillar, Honda Gen sets, a fay, or plant a Cassia and in Kuma, hotels, guest house. Schools, restaurants, and now said you make bia. Ebetumi yusu. Wawa 500 watts solar generator. Aya soundproof. Na won how ho ento fu bia. Na sawoto gensets. Ewo one mon chenya. What the bro esanso install the mouth free of charge. Ya won't ya kapre. And nije samne say. Sa woni kanea ewo fie. Anase mpo adwuma mu a. Dia wo hia ne sa obeto solar panel. A free useless enterprise. E mo asemwa no no. Enti e free na kwedie. E ho na ye last stop ho. Shweshwachira kwan awo Adrigan Bridge near 69 American House, a Champo Junction, Bawalashi, Newtown Junction, Ashaliboche, Social Welfare, Medina, and Afewokwa Downtown Swa, our Ridge Junction. Telephone 0203 005498 and 0248 169258.
Full of hope, opportunities, and endless possibilities. Embrace the power of now. Rise and shine. Because today is yours to conquer.
Wake up.
First thing in the morning.
You know, it's everything I need in the morning.
It's how I get my morning started.
Oh, yes. You're tuned into the best of mornings with Kwame Tanko. KT. This is your moment. Make it count.
You got it here.
On Lawson 96.3. Ghana Sise.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
your number one breakfast show.
Ghana Sise on Lawson 96.3 FM with Kwame Tanko. KT.
Okay, well, yada na yasaba and then Monday. Yamamunya kwaba. Lawson FM, Lawson TV, so and when you go out here and I'm on mutie Eddie Efree. Facebook page Lawson TV and pay what to be joining or leave you comment or ye jibre can kind na sound so and another pay also person joining your WhatsApp console no and so kwenya shrunkon at the mount I'll be to your Sunday voice notes near the Eddie Afa Honum na bibia konka ye na pay medical catch say ye red Togo minumu near the nkomo kakra na Togo ni esie ewo man Togo no no Togo ni o man Ghana ebo hye enti mpampi se bibi to Togo a influx no ya Ghana ye nya ho nsusanso pa se refugees awodo hye ase se ananipa binum eya adwen so wo mu dwane ana bibi nti wo mu free Togo man mu a o man ba ko mo ta consider o man Ghana. Nti ye transi di yemfi asemo a enye ye eze enyina di anu tumu bi na ye hwe ni okwa betumi di afaso the unrest chaos ya ewo Togo na sesi ayi de mi gazei agweza de na hese bola suja no animu no I said ye dumu no na ase na ejase ho pa sesi de boba echese asrafo kro mo Togo man mu kire they are out with a tear gas this animal. Ebi ni obi you. Ebi no cry. I resorted to some use tie near there to disperse crowd. any so omucha said the prisons are even a war Togo it's full. Because what cha Javedia, Omunya baby in Chili Pam for Mungubio. What happened there? See, ye free he and Yababe drew baby a ye drew. Dear woman in ye. Make us a for Nasingbo, Nasingbe, and a year Mampeni, our Togo Minamo. Na Sepeni, oh, Abakosamoa Franco. He is the third son of the third president of Togo. Our name Yasimbe Yadama. So Yadama. Yes. He is the third son of the third president of the Republic of Togo, Yasimbe Yadama. Yadama, as we all know, ruled Togo for 38 years and over. Over 38 years and ruled Togo. That was from April 1967 till say, till say on one kasa wuye. And in February 2005, he was 69 years.
On the 5th of February, yes.
Yasimbe Yadama, February 2005, when he was 69 years. Nan 70 years no, saying that starts every year. According to the Constitution of Togo, as of 2005, no, Yasimbe Yadama babi uo no. So sitting president Togo Mainumwa. It is the National Assembly president. You can National Assembly and say higher parliament.
Yeah, parliament no.
It is the leader of parliament and automatically
takes over.
Obey acting president Mainumu. Now constitution it says obey acting president Mainumwa. 60 days later, on organize a general election. Ama Togolese and as a minor to be elected a new president after the demise of a certain president.
Okay.
Now, Ebra, Yasimbe Yadama, time ana or Yaria on one who's the health a failing one. Now, or here any moodin say Sabreno, Penia, or no na president, Edema the National Assembly, your friend on Chaba Watara no. Obe jai minor na Chaba Watara, bra wa nana ninyo. So he thought of a plan. Plan or Jane Hunyan said is to alter the constitution of Togo. And so didn't sack minor constitution. No yen such a kakra womb, no yen such a kakra ewo Togo minor constitution no more. And no idea a bit to me abuano. And in 2002, Makacho that I said, 2005. But before his demise, in 2002, I know didn't sack constitution. No, Sabrano. Now you had the Maya mre. I mean, he was bedridden. Or Dampamo and it's hardly and an people who know Bonti. John one who said, "Baby, what right there?" Obewu. Brenasson.
Yes.
And all that in constitution in 2002. Now the Oye Sabrano, not Togo constitution. So only 45 years. To be Mayor Penny or Togo.
Ghana they are 40.
Yes. Only 45 years. Now to be Mayor Penny or Togo Minum. But not for Yadaman so per se. Never for Nasimbe Yadamano.
They take you over.
It take you over. Santa no 45 years. Now I feel now all inch towards 35. And the Olowa the end free 45 at about 35 years. Or that constitution no at the free 45 at about 35. So the best suity nebano. And the hono our no and who say failure assembly no Adjatum, which is the parliament, because he was having the majority in parliament. In the majority in our parliament Adjatum, it is a sanity there. I feel your alter constitution no. Alter constitution no and the man akwenya. Ya I feel or the on one kasa de buy a friend for Nasimbe. Ebe ye minister. Our mind muna. Yo ye as of ni aseni nyina no. Okeka mu nyina bo mu ti said ye nanka bribi abesinko ye was senior minister ewo ha no enu bi eno de ye ne ba no nti omema ne ye superior above all ministers nti for Nasimbe out of nowhere became somebody like a senior minister ewo Togo mainumu na enumu ena fast forward 2005 panin wuye na ansa na yasimbe ya adama eba be wu in 2005 no na makacho de da say na chaba watara ena nanka esese ho active for 60 days nanso na abe huhu wo Togo man mu say nasimbe ya adama wu a na chaba watara ya president of the assembly no ombeku no they'll find a way and eliminate the man.
Yes.
So the man got wind of it. President of the assembly, no. So quickly he dashed out of the country. Ojani free minum. And the bra yandama ewu ye ewo Togo maimu no. Nana chaba watara any minum. He was nowhere to be found.
Yes.
Because he was running for his dear life.
Yes.
And the about sano, what happened was Emma Panino on the ministers which here is the son of Yasimbe Yadama, who is for Nasimbe Yadama.
Yes.
And I want to quickly on the army no install it or no for Yasimbe no as the president of Togo. Now your person you say or say or continue the term of ne papa no every year and son as ombeto ba omo ato aba no na bra saade no ekoso no ema ehode for once the toothless for kasa ECOWAS rise you see ECOWAS is a toothless body.
Oh, somebody.
ECOWAS rise and gidi omone for omo tiase amai bebre di omo anu tumu but here I will applaud a country called Nigeria. Nigeria na jijina mu actually say they will never and they will make sure for Nasimbe never so obey you know who say he's the president until it became something like a battle between for Nasimbe and Nigeria. At that moment not there was a demonstration upon demonstration also in Togo. Demonstrators na some United say no, they need an election to elect a new president. Togo. Omun tiasie emma for Nasimbe emma twa ne papa na Yasimbe Yadama de no eso da. And there was bruhaha etuoto santokwa no ena enam so emma nipa binom ehwere wo mo kwa Togo man no mo. Me abeka ho nsem later e de akero. Enti for Nasimbe sensing danger are the superpower of Nigeria, Africa, Nigeria. Sorry, no. ECOWAS, Kabie, other countries, Kabie ni ade no. Emma Osro kakra, Oshiki kakra. So, consider. So in 60 days, which is constitutional, and normally, Senanka, the president of the assembly, the people's assembly, no, in 60 days, on the election. Now the man has run out of the country for his dear life. For nothing we buy, no. On pese abato beto no. Pressure buy a failure. Ohun say adu anya no. Ana ojitum say, okay, I'm running back to the Constitution of Togo. In 60 days, metiasie am ya to aba. E Togo memu ha. So otiasie it says 60 days. So I'm for file. Also file. Ojina ne papa because the party elected him for nothing again. So okay, you are the acting president now. So, you, in 60 days, go and contest the election. Of course, in 2005, he contested the election, and, I mean, it was history. The results, he won.
He will win emphatically.
He won the election.
Emphatically.
And he winning elections, in 2005. And for a continuing age, Sabreno, Ojina ne papa political party, a friend of RPT. RPT, rally of Togolese people. Eno nidino no eno di gina winning abano ewo Togo mainumo. Nti ya to abano in 60 days ema no winning. Na owini wiye no Togo constitution no in a way edu baby a similar to that of Ghana. Omonso ewo 2-term mandate ni bi. But omo no 5 years. Do you get it?
The Ghana they 4.
Yes.
Omo they 5.
5.
One term you 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Enti from 2005 to 2010 no. That is 5 years. Enti na owo 2 bio So bet you are seeing Gina. Ojina 2010 to 2015. And it's almost to Obama 2010 up to 2015. And 2015 it drew one more. Now Togo for one say
2 terms now.
We're trying to 2 terms
by the Constitution.
That was in 2010 and 2015.
Thank you.
We're trying to 2 terms we're doing 5 years until now 4 years single is going to bid Togolese bye-bye and go.
Yes.
Now new regime.
Yes.
And we're taking over. 4 years single anti in 2015 no. And Okachiro almost said Constitution na ewo hono mo no. Sa 2 terms at the end, it was altered. Okay, I said, me catch say, ne papa. And then Sako Constitution, that area too was altered. Until he was still contest. And no so di bruhaha. About Togo minum. Togo for sure moon tiasia. Nientia, what the 10 years. Not still, or person cyber transfer, edi, SIBD or Mompeni ebio. And intia non so cyber ye gigi. Now, and we'll catch it almost say, okay, if that is the case, I've heard you ain't starting from.
Let's start afresh. Let's start afresh.
Fine, I think we'll see. If that is the case,
yes,
you're starting from.
Okay.
You're starting from.
Yes.
So you know what he did? And say, instead of using his father's party, RPT, because a rally of Togolese people to contest, it is a fresh thing into a different party with the same people, but a different party. It signifies say we're going papa RPT, or see Union for the Republic of Togo, and non what they contest a new election. Togolese, my no for catcher say, any retrospect, and konachi, and think no. Oni akwenya so be gina say na se ba ko na RPT tese me nya RPT bio a different party na eba that's why the party ya family no enche say RPT di anka de mu kan e ya adwuma
but we different party
enya adwuma hey would adi and wo bo enu gu ye enti mentimi was sorry wo Togo but hey what can you say
government no
election course so he won he won the election and Osambe winning another 5 years 5 years be 2015 one I saying 2020 I very say 2 terms no e be adwuma and Osambe opportunity again
to contest
yes and was saying 2020 and you to aba bio at the man no 2020 no now the 5 years no through 2025
if we be minimum
say what did 20 solid years ewo akunya no so and as osha me catch yourself ne papa ewo mine mu no so ono so di 38 years ewo akunya no so nti omo mienu ye say
58
obi ne ba adi 58 years
close to 6 decades
58 years ewo akunya ba
a monarchy system ana
enti here is the case the NTFA ama Togo for sorry mabunu ene emrantia sorry ewo mine mu ene say afeya ne damaso yeah so or exit after 20 years ema omo to about say no agi to say afeya ye the 2-term rule no ebe ya adwuma no wasan akwasesa constitution ni bio
wase akwasesa constitution
yes
o say me pese me ti o say
for a change constitution no ebio na say the all can say why amendment na amendment you know if you like it is the parliament and a amendment you know first you know na Togo ewo ne omo frɛ no presidential rule say we presidential rule na free ho the parliamentary rule and aba and this say no Togo mine ebenya president na president ombenya no a ceremonial yes or a ceremonial tiemi haye pa or a ceremonial that president no and will the powers powers be anywhere about president no ensem nemom there is going to be what we call president of council of ministers sir president of council of ministers no onu nebe wield all the powers in Togo onu so yantu so aba Na sa nipa no obetena so as the president of Council of Ministers no till he die. There's no tenure, there's nothing till he die. And the majority in Parliament, you know, I know, as we speak, sir, he is the president of Council of Ministers. Yes. Now, Fauna Singwe, I am the president of Council of Ministers. Says Mika say Oko Togo mai no mo the party no ne nkofo ayi pani ba ko be friend Jean-Lucia Xavi as the ceremonial president of Togo. Or since say they have moved from the 4th republic, they are in their 5th republic. And to Togo mai no power nke kura Togolese to go and exercise right, it is no more there. Now President Taono Ceremonia, he will only be appointed. Sir appointment no ebeba, ebe free parliament and aba. And on no already. Yakwa yano, president of cabinet or a council of ministers no. On no never will they all the powers in Togo. Now will they powers no? Ongu ya bipiano betu sa Togo. Yan toba ofro just say bi ono aka say wa resign. And none na Togo for say here. Asem way uten wo he. Pani udi kan di 10 years. Ye catch now say yam pene. Ama wo be catch say fe de 2 time na fe ba be adwuma. Ama yase ama otumi no. Ama was ye di another 10 years. Time as soon as say wo kwa. Afa de wo see moving from the 4th republic to the 5th republic. Na say ba bia e gina kura no. President, now we have a president in Togo. We have a president, Jean-Lucia Xavi, who is the ceremonial president. I take it Fauna Singwe now sees himself as the president of Council of Ministers. Ministers, no, and the Parliament, no, I elect, no. And now he is the president of Council of Ministers, no. And Otiho, on a detective, but Bibi Baniaka, president of Togo, and you don't know any dear friend of Jean-Lucia Xavi, no, or no, and Nidim Baba as the president by his ceremonial. And no nama Togo for say, nay, almost right, yeah, crow moment the 2 or more banner, they need it back. This is the year as Omotuaba elected a new president, Togo. They will never, Tibi Biase, and as I say, Togo asra for so sorry. Omu gu omu so. Na omu brotima mu fo. Na tima mu fo so ye yetre any ade. Na sa ade we nyina no. Ni nyina unim kwan chaos we start here. It started with a musician in Togo. Onu na okotena ye mo friend X no. And okache Togolese say all of them should rise. Because near Fauna Singwe ye no. Oya tire say nipa bia ni Togo, bema bia ni Togo, and he can take Togo for a ride. And obetna ye the opebia and bona fide property. So everybody, all the youth and everybody in Togo should rise. Okasa no adia chi ye pepepe and mabunu tigu krom. Na mabunu tigu krom no ano ana for na singwe shema ye kotre musician no. Ya chire no ne ne kotum. For quite some days, Panino musician no babonting. You really zero. Or babonting. Or be addressing mind view. No addressing mind no say minianum. Me might be bukabe kakra. Might be bukabe kakra. Some now baby kikaro. Me no be huni ye.
On tiasi. Antiasi
akwara de
antiasi they are con with him and they have coached him to come and talk
yes and what this answer to that or no na dream can kakra enti emma and no crowd sparking in the youth
yes
so say they are calling on all celebrities in Togo now nipa ba ko mo ania bre Togo manum enti say almost say Emmanuel share Adebayo nim na omun onim no amfana no ametom bi ameka bi amawiase ante wo nka they will deal with him almost say ECOWAS any other unions are almost any omo shemo no amwa mabunu na ka amwa omo enti they are looking for a way janta at the a bit triori nomne other African leaders binum buy no nka they will align with them na bibi say ECOWAS there omo where the be omo use but I can't use it on TV enti ECOWAS there guase kokra but they are calling on people like Traore and it's a janta for one nyina say nka they should come to their aid enti say see
they are see Togo no
Togo they see no ama President never cast a form, but any form. Says, as Ralph was say, one more tear gas in the Yamakrom using in answer. The last time, Mentime once say, sorry, what Togo no, Basabasa, me catch us, I can't want some for a single demonstration. Sorry, no. Nipa over about 1,000 in a year. We are praying and hoping, Sabin CBO, several of them, Anna, any Benin. And a year a mania dodwana ekoye. And intina be can nano pay say. It is about time for Africa to rise. Say you be ya ya.
Yes.
We look into the eyeball of the person
and tell them the reality.
And tell them the truth.
Yes.
That hey, Sabi, Mumfanchami, I TV so. Nkwasa samne de wudi.
I nyansa ni ba ku futri.
Enti after 20 years, you still want to hold on to power.
Yes.
Togo.
Yes.
Me, as I sit here, will know no peace. If some peninfo are intervening, I'm for when rescinding the decision, now still he sees himself as the president of Council of Ministers. Or no, I will the power in Togo phone to be in Kotoa Babio. Now powers in no, I revolve around Parliament, you know. What we are going to witness Togo no a deadly na me ne ripping effect Ghana Benin ni other countries no ebe hard drain until they go to
Mr. Deep politics achi country back as a military have a certain kind of respect for and sad no we based in a bro management assess the Gambia mekai when the president of Gambia at that time yeah, Jama, yeah, and I just want to feel Kunyana. So he said, say, he has won the elections. So Japan, no one come Casa Marco Petro say, a man fought to Abanavi, a man forced when he saw the president. Now, if you look at Gambia military now, or Mono Manus or Makunquasi and Kumian to more catch and is also in Kunyana. No, far. Already a course to Togo home, Areho. Where if you look at Togo gained independence in 1960 over here. 1960. So as we talk today, Togo is 67 years. Of 1960, and even okay. If you look at Yad Maya, this man attempted two coups. Now he was successful. Now gradually he becomes the president of Togo. On the 16th of April 1967 to the 5th of February 2005. So if you look at Togo, or spending 38 years as the president of Togo. Honestly, watching the Baba take over for 20 years. Out of the 65 years, no, Omonkwa take over 58 years. Are we in a monarchy system? Are we in a monarchy system? Because already the aircraft were areho. Nipa ba kupeo. Now, if you look at the family, the Yadema family, they have controlled Togo for 58 years. They gained independence in 1960. Where if you go to Togo, the first prime minister is Silvanos Olympio. On the 12th of April 1961 to 13th of January 1963. Okay. The second president, your friend Nicholas Gruevski, or no, Yadema Kotuno. No. Yeah.
Yadema is the third president.
Yes, Oyeku in 1963 Kotuno. What are we talking about?
Okay, Franco Meba, Nana Osei Ofori, security and international relations expert. And a paying Komoka Togo. Na yen to adre. Nana, good morning. Now what pomu ya dear?
Nyamia domina mompaibo. Yahu den na de si Togo na aboye pusa kakra.
Nana near AC ewo Togo yi. Wadwen ne say ewo homo de munim de ewo security and international relations konkan yi de. Wadwen che wo ho ne say.
Medase maminchia wetifu nyina no pay no. Memra wasem so. wohwɛ deɛ ɛsi a ɛha adwene na asɛ fam kakra seesei ɛwɔ sɛ Ghana yɛhwɛ na yɛhyɛ aseɛ yɛ ntotoyɛ a ntotoyɛ no bɛtumi aboa yɛn na tumi aboa ɔman Togo sana ɛbɛyɛ a oyenye no ɛmma ne homene so pii ɛnura nyumɛ na panyin bi ne me di nkɔmmɔ no ɔka sɛ sisi yi di asɛ ba fam ɛma fam yɛ ɛnya ma fam koraa yɛ ba ɛma fam no ne sɛ ɔn sɛ security for no ɔmo sɛ ɔmo nneɛma tia gas ne ɔmo nneɛma bi asa ɔmo nneɛma asa no ɔmo bɛpɛ foforɔ ti mɛmufoɔ no nso ɛte hɔ no sɛ bi otafrakyɛ sɛ wote hɔ yi a woyɛ program yi na meba na mebɛgye wo tumi na wode yɛ program ne sɛ mema wo nkasa asɛm wei na mehyɛ wo sɛ ka wei na mɛkyerɛ wo sɛ yi a ɛntwa yie nti wonte aseɛ
mente aseɛ I'll resist.
Yes. Enti timamufoɔ no nso no ayɛ ɔma dwen sɛ aduru mmerɛ a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde deɛ yɛyɛ yɛde deɛ dato deɛ yɛ enti ɔmo nso nya ɔma dwen sɛ ɔmo bɛte aseɛ bete sɛ na wo ka sɛ yɛsɛ ɛnyɛ yɛfrɛ ne sɛn ɔmo yɛ public figure nko na ɔmo as a stars no nko na ɔmo de ɔmo ani asi ɔmo so obia wadi tumi wɔ ɔman Togo mu na wotumi wɔ soro sɛ woyɛ ɔhene a woka bia ewom na wontumi nka bi nene ɔmo kɔsɛe wɔ japadeɛ mabajo what you say
Matthias, influential people in the society.
Yes, enti sɛ ɔman ne kɔsaa no a Ghana yɛ wɔ kyɛfa wom
Yeah.
a ɛsɛ sɛ mprempren ya yɛhyɛ aseɛ na deɛ baako a yɛ medi ho ya wo ne sɛ wɔyɛ a aba no ɛnra sɛ na wɔtwe yɛ twɛ mu yi aman mpanyimfoɔ pii no aman mpanyimfoɔ nyinaa kokohyia mu wɔ Nigeria kɔka ɔman no sikasɛm ɛkɔhwɛ wɔn montotoyɛ Africa Zenith we say no bank no omoko ye ntotoye na me hwes animu se nkasa asem we be ma ne homene so kakrampo wo because enye ECOWAS meeting there but enka empega kakra wo na omu hu se no se saade we si e be ma Africa hanso ye sikasem na kwape enti no omu be hwe na omaka ho asem da bi omu be ye hwe utu ase a ntu oso ano a enso na afei no mo bɛyɛ sɛ ɛna weinye sei na woya enye yie ebi na si ya ECOWAS fo ko meeting sɛ Burkina fo no yɛmfa tabo sei ntu omo so yenye omo sei ana ekɔfa oyo ne kɛse de aba no enti aduru
for na singbe nima ka chen sɛ pani dia wo yɛ nya even at the time ECOWAS yɛ quiet.
Aduru mra ɛwɔ sɛ Benin ɛne Ghana
yeah direct whip up
ɔmo team up na ɔmo kasa de kyerɛ no sɛ deɛ woyɛ no yɛn nyinaa yɛn ɔde amane bi na ɛbrɛ yɛn ɛno nso yɛnim enti wo ɔman a wo bɛn no no ɛno na sei no wobɛhwɛ na wahwɛ sɛ pɛpɛpɛ yɛ bɛkɔ so na adwebrɛ wo bɛba ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo frɛ no na ɔmo ne na tena ase ofre no invite no ne tena ase na wohu sɛ ampa ade na wo ye no enye wadi oman ne so bia enye sɛ wo kɔtena nkyɛn ana sɛ wo kɔtena fie no ɛna ebetumi de bibia ba na do danko akufo ado so odi aban na wɔte fie ye ma mpanyini dada John Ajekum Kufuor ɔtena fie ɛnɛ ye hoahoa no kura mpo kyɛn obi obedi president meboa mo nka nkyerɛ me sɛ meboa oh enti ha adwen afei ebe emma ye dwadie nsɛm no enkoso Ghana Kumasi 43 ene enkran 43 omko Togo ne kofa nneema
yes nanga me be hear the trade between Ghana and Togo effecta ebenya ewo aman mienu so because they say what it means is that it will be difficult so Ghanaians will cross the border to Togo. So omo didwa. Vice versa. Say Togolese. And now Togo phones because omo ba Ghana memu abedidwa. The effect, rippling effect. At the say
effect in the eye bebre. Ebe higher jadi papa. And anka me be kano. A jadi no ebe higher no Ghana for do no ko Togo kofaniema. Togo for do na ba Ghana eba be faniema. So
okay.
Na se entokwa esi Togo anase basabasa yo esi Togo oye dan no akọ Togo se wo kọ akọfade
untimi nko
akọfade e mako
untimi nko you can't go
untimi nko enti nipa dodo no a wo mu di omudwa wo Togo e ma Ghana ye nya so mfaso ye di tua tax no enye yie amoa yen sanse nipa no a wo kọ no ne nkwada esan mu ana border no kura nya de se obetumi across it because we are you say no there be two border nim no we say border ni yatum ntu be den no wakọ cross it enu ntina me kan se empanyimfo mienu aman panyimfo mienu omu mienu ni nkan tena se no omu nsa adwene mfa dwen no omu ni omu nia na nhia no omu nkan kire no na adwobre omra esan se benifo ntumi matogo medigwa Togo for ntumi nko Benin ko diga.
Yeah.
Togo for ntumi ma Ghana me diga. Ghana for ntumi nko Togo nko diga. Eba ni sa yesi kasem no ebe hayen.
Right.
Esan se won mu edigwa no okofa niema beton no. Okofa niema ne beton a Ghana ye begye ne to wo so. Na saa to no Ghana ye ntimi nyi esan se saa nkofo ne nkofo dwa enko digwa biewa a obede no akọje saa to no
ntimi
ana oyene na esi ho no se nipa bonfo de omo ho befra hayen papa san se so omo de omo ho befra na se nipa bonfo ni bitumi edwane bewura mu wo man Ghana saa nipa bonni no obewura wo man Ghana no unim de ode ba unim nya ode ba wo man Ghana mu.
Okay.
Enti yebesere say empanyimfo ne nhyaase no muntu hu anamon na ECOWAS nso no omunhwe
enti we di ubesi a
menso me da sipi
Nana Osei Ofori security and international relations expert and an opay what is no eating komo well Ghana ye di dwa bebre ye ko Togo any ade na no pay wa wo hwe me wa wutie me a uko Togo ko di dwa uko Togo kwan so ne ade the Togo jeans be short you
nine
me be say wo experience ne say dey na ono ye mbeche o how be na gidi say wo be kom on a larger scale e be affect on my moon nyina no and by share with us say dem di kind two dwa no and voice note no obetumi e dey aba na what share with us 0240 333 176 0240 333-176. Nkomo ye di Togo wadwen kire e wo ho ne sen 0240 333-176. My voice note emano emmoro 60 seconds. We ye 30, 40 or 50 seconds e de mamia na yekoye nim mesrewa na fabra mi sisia na yenso ye nyina no yenche na yenko yenim. Na no ba mami ni nkomo kakra Dillion Travel and Tour Agency. Yenra ho na yenin komo kakra mfamfrio Adum Davison Isaac ha CEO the Emma Dillion Travel and Tour Agency CEO memo akwa
yeja
na apomu ye de
Christo adum na hwe ye hwe na nso
fantastic yenso ye ho ye wa by the enim say ya kwantu ho nsema ya boko
tava wo no
and okay na anopay komo ben na wo boy free Dillion Travel and Tour nsemo de ben no
yo Dillion Travel and Tour etie Lawson 44 nyina ne o mawefo nyina ye wa Sofia Samai onabo mutaka eda na chi
right
your office e we fie only Dillion Travel and Tour and only agency your office e wo fie your team
only baby adwane
ko chairman I say adwuma we no enkrofo bi ya say no
that's right
enti ye bear mu no we swear an oath say nye flakadam ne sa nyoma no enti oba Sunday kura oba no menye adwuma Sunday so na me wo
so wo fie
me wo fie very nice office ya me adom ene ye wo me ne me yere ewo ho ene me secretary ba secretary don't if you but me ade na me 24/7 oba okokwa ne me bie prono no na enkomo bia ho bia na ya atwetwe enti obi bia or say ne were apa akwantuom no onfo ne nkyere Delion Travel and Tour on the omra na yentena se enye huhu bia se nkofo ama akwantu aye huhu no da bi Delion Travel and Tour yenye huhu sa akwantu enye huhu sa I'm telling you the gospel fact offer anu edene make us me client wo Accra or yes submission bra o de be say Canada na ope ye Canada work and pay ho ye US work and pay ho ye Japan and your work and pay. You were Austria and your work and pay. You were Korea and your work and pay. You were Denmark and your work and pay. Or the genoma 0545 70 28 85 0545 70 28 85 and 0543 88 68 36 Delion Travel and Tour your office what a Sophia Asamai honorable Mutaka efie no echi eho ena ye wo se open akwantu nsensemu bia only Delion Travel and Tour ye wo a Sophia Asamai honorable Mutaka edan echi bra na yemfa wuntu kwan country bia pese uko bia wo de gidi se ya ba Lawson because before ya ba Lawson no train na mudi fam anu eden oh yes kind of particulars in
marisa
debi that is it that is it can say the odi club obehwe office say ampa metimi fia afia metim no ohona office ho ampa yes oba ye tenase ehon ye sensan ye neoma nyina enne kwan ma bie se ye ba na ye betena so ne etiefo atwe nkomo enti no ma ne biom 054 5 70 28 85 0545 70 28 85 and 0543 88 68 36 the country be a person who could be me young for 12 Edwomako Austria young for 12 Edwomako Austria a warehouse and a driving and a security and a Japan so me here Japan nipa 30 for security Austria no payment no 300 million ukuduru ono ma straight to company nye fiansa ye je visa na ma na
monthly ska okoje Austria no
300 million old Ghana cedis or just 30,000 Ghana cedis o say
ye gwe
who already nko there na za do undu nko
kabere mo fa se da ye ko
untu minya honko sa untu minya honko sa echi ahemfo a eja omo ne ye adwuma empeso aso hene ne atonso hene ne ohene a na hene poku nyame hira ho ene ahemfo mo ta ye chi nyina nyame hira obibia Delion Travel and Tour bia o passport blood Delion Travel and Tour ye be passport ama bia o birth set blood Delion Travel and Tour ye be ama bia o can say appointment date blood Delion Travel and Tour ye be yama bia o flight booking bla Delion Travel and Tour ye be yama Delion Travel and Tour pe na your office e wo fia ye team e dev wonte ne ye wo Canada work and pay cost den enti no oye nurse ni oye doctor oye medicine bra Delion Travel and Tour ni emfa wonko Canada na koye adwuma na tuaka but ubetuaka kra e wa ha ubetuaka kra wa ha ansana ye de wako visa ne ba me lawyer be sign also the two witness be ba aye be sensan ye nya ho keke say ko da bi because visa no ye nje ye sizi na ekurawo okwa company no na beko ye adwuma utuaka ne wia and uni obi ani asem biom say be bia be fa bia de ba for now de o hyase obetena company ni mu akopem time a obetua eka ne ye den ebewie nti ona bo wasem bia obetuma bisa me
nti ye say de na say nam gidie ya na bi mu ni no o mi ati ase say Delion de mo ye soronko
obi anji yendi obian uya busumni o uya malabo jiyedi
san for location no ba am woni bi o man
asofia asaman honorable mutaka efie neti eho na office ne wo
asofia
asaman honorable mutaka
mubarak
ne fie no eti eho pe na office na ewo
obi epe birth set be passport and it's animal ni nyina
yebi
ya na man for pen espresso
for pen espresso but first na the 3 days na but this is am 3 days biom
okay
is ya o mass san your man is 2 weeks
okay
first no dey buy ade chinya betuma ba ko passport picture
but you kind of crow your honesty no obi o ga there is still 3 days me ya man so no boa
over ade a memper your pressure me nchin kanfo no metumi aka say me ye nipa de but ade a me ye obi di ne sa besini bo aka say adomade a waye mi chi enti me nya ade a odum sa besi me bo ebia de a wo baye me ebia me so me no me so me di me sa besi me bo enti de a wo ho me ka kire say ewo de ni o me ka kire say ni wo so bi pe ye kan say Germany for now Germany appointment ni wo
so pe to tukwa ko Germany
o pe say ko Germany e be che enti me bi say
Debbie but see I was be a pro na bia ni in
Canada and US o say Trump hardwin wey nye tourist visa wey your work permit visa
US
and ye gi amount work and pay me here nurse for doctor for any medicine for any drivers for US and Canada so you here will be obetumi aye adwuma warehouse obetumi aye adwuma factory obetumi aye adwuma hospital and ye here wo mo for Canada
to mo nyina no so bi eri jiwosa no ba wo so wonyi sika nyina
me nyi sika nyina nyi sika na ye je kakra bi kakra na ye ba je no processing no kakra na ye ba je no including plane ticket
oh okay
because of say a company na support say nye company dia and mejiwe ya mejimisika that is it okay mejiwe ya mejimisika bi te say Japan mejiwe ya mejimisika Japan deposit ya be 5,000 1 week or so ko information acha 1 week visa na ba ya mejimisika
I see.
You were Brazil no so Brazil your factory work. Brazil so be 5,000 for deposit. Visa the buyer mejimisika no which print ticket na e the normal man na ukọ. No akọ yejuma Russia and so ho. Country be a person ukọ bia only can say Germany pe na me wo problem kakra because of appointment fee appointment no ni ho. Me person me ye netna na ochna me ye nurse ni bi die a check kakra better ha me. But me to appointment almost 4,000 at the amount with my own pocket money because demand na me demand or the amount me into anyone what should I do? Me go back and go be service cabium no. I have to do it because me we are musica.
Okay.
That is it.
Sign for number no my bio.
Number is 0545 70 28 and 85 and now say 0543 88 68 36 yeah
number no friend number ofra be the 30 asem na be twa to the amai na no pay
asem me di twa to say nyamenshira santeman say o ma gi Dillion Travel and Tour atumtwe na obi aso ni won ma ye ne nya problem da enam de nyame ase wo ho enti asantefo nkoso a NGND said Dillion Travel and Tour ya be ma obi bia edai so abem ama obi bia
amen ya say that say no could be amudi ye adwuma nyame nshao nshao pa enti CEO Edema Dillion Travel and Tour Adom Davidson Isaac and I say me no edin komo ha no enche bia na no pay me guest our studios hanomo a member of parliament Edema Asokori Efidiasi Asokori ranking member on health committee Honorable Nana Ayu every year Bema 10 gram or the gentle giant none of me guest na time about Mr. Mamini wa dance here and famao time about Mr. Namidi wa dance here and the amount none pay say when want to untumi nidi obi malaria fever but more than time about Mr. Nibi now Hoberto and I feel so no time HHF Mr. in the capsules and also no obi war problem but so boosting immune system for your general well-being near there ni nyina nya bi never bo drugstore pharmacy shop herbal shop bia okwa benya bi City Ceramics and Efro ne anopay City Ceramics say Evan to him say one of the best showrooms in Ghana ebi on kan ebi Kumase na omo HSE showroom no so we are building contractor, we are plumber na tiler na oba hono mo a I'm telling you one kasa obedia dance here if you say enhye so nkomamo e wo hono mo de mamo nti plumbing materials say modern WC basin, kitchen sink, cabinet, mirror, jacuzzi, water heater, tap, corner, any straight bath. You need nebi and for tiling materials and also you try for the Goodwill Parquet, Indian, Spanish, and Italian tiles. You polished and unpolished tiles, and we equally have rustic tiles. And so honomo and T Shannon so Nabibia and Conkai ye and fa emao. Ko abinchi udru abinchi a ube and shop no ewo ho 0545 185955 bibia be konka yi e de amount so ani age o KFC say Monday dia woni say KFC Monday madness anobai me kanfu KFC e de amount but more than every Monday bia instead of 75 Ghana cedis no this time KFC artists they about 60 Ghana cedis and it's happening live or KFC the ben will be a Monday madness now no pay me the money patasi usavia and I make Jimmy KFC Monday madness no nyasam keto o krati also but more than for ni KFC na bibia enkon kanye emfa Emma and pay Miss Manson 2025 where your beauty pageant ever so we about what the 18 to 30 years let me apply for Miss Manson beauty pageant and yasem ketwakra utiye ye na obe winner cash car plus the crown yabama wontitie our catwalk, culture, fashion, entertainment, any entrepreneur. Then they account will be brave. Registration is just 100 Ghana cedis. So when it's your home, now person don't say Miss Manson 2025 event imubia 0541 652 971. O person so o sponsor akwenya sonko ewo ho at the mouth entifa unshebo ebi. Rush energy drink. Energy drinks no ebu o market but they made you one dance here. Amount for you to dare to be strong. A Rush energy drink. And pay and Tata Joe Rush energy drinks yeah. Now and more. Now carry on the day's activities very, very well. Now Bibia and Konka. Me be in common answer no. Polytank. For well over 30 years in here. When it comes to water storage, our Ghana ha Polytank. And will be a tum. Polytank this time you wanna hold your Rambo, Hippo, Sumo, Super Sumo. Now is a polytank there. The durability, air short, papa no ankaza, air polytank. That's my choice. And to make no mistake, always choose polytank. Wow, our water storage mo. Na bibia enkon kanye emfa emao na unso no weni enye ho kama. And wa hon sam kakra me de to anim enso eno no. Na no pay Shell. I say, Memfantu and him, Shell Advanced Motor Oil. Ebia make us a dispatch rider, we a delivery guy. And now you are just somebody who loves your bike. Motorbike, and when you home, so. Say, a bus was some oiler, a Shell Advanced AX7. And I say, Shell Advanced Ultra, a fully synthetic oil. Now, it comes with a longer drainage interval at the motorbike, you know. For you to keep going further. Make sure so motorbike no abribia Rush Shell na what's the oil no it is either Shell Advanced AX7 or Shell Advanced Ultra and no and a wow. All right. Yaba no so de ni aba. Yemedi nkomo kakra ewa. Na so me wo fa ofia.
Oza.
Me wo fa to njeno.
Oh. Sa.
Na me wo fa no.
I correct guy.
Kami chance nka.
Kwa
konanka.
Kwa
Vazutabie.
Ana kwa take you.
Oniba biago.
Kwaku.
Well, team say, you know.
Now I know on you beyond. Trim see me back.
That oh jai. Now me wo fast here. Oh catch us oh you. Ah.
Franco Tremo has a that dear move be a baby.
One coffee over that.
Papa.
The Deputy Regional Secretary, Deputy regional organizer.
Francois
of
Deputy.
The MPP. Yeah.
Francois Deputy.
Deputy regional organizer of the MPP.
Francois Deputy.
Yes.
Hey, Kwaku.
On the boss, the boss of Grand.
Minim Piopeka. Minim Piopeka.
Okay, your boss studios are Member of Parliament Edema Efijase Asakori, Ranking Member Health Committee Honorable Nana Ayu Efriye. Honorable Akwaba.
Why? Yenya.
Now what pom ye
We back our domini experience.
Mingaza Fisher pass me no di me share di afi.
Fiaba. Oba Lawson.
Oma.
Memaha.
Machoa.
Since them abano. If you actually summoned me and I have to comply. And I have complied.
But I'm happy you are here.
Thank you. You guys are also doing well.
Yeah, that's it.
Come.
Now constituency to say.
Constituency. Make us say, Nyamia Daroman. May thank you to.
Our constituency. After the election.
After the election, no. Last weekend, I started here, Saturday, Sunday, and this weekend, my Saturday, Sunday. I'm your mayor, and then
okay.
Now, my baby, you are so correct.
Okay. And I was screening so now.
Right.
Thank you, Tom. But no.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Me but monfa video no sign to see you na me. So whether that is the thank you to her.
I mean, your video ni be already. And just a move, baby.
Any video.
Hey, Enra.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, Lawson, sir.
Thank you, to.
I see.
And there are community where no.
I have a hoy okay. Okay, Chrome.
Okay.
Ewomu ena odro chrome wo mu ena me ho senchi so wo.
Okay.
Senchi nie. Me share ready and make say yes senchi enra.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Now, is it necessary?
It is. Na audio no bad there.
No. It's of young common na but I say audio na bet
I bet me say me hu part na mo bo no.
Okay. Mommy entie someone na ekosoro. Mommy entie. Ye entie bi.
Na akabe baako ekwan na se busa sentifo question sentifo man ya ready ana ya ready se busa mo question bi o awon brasie mo e pese se busa mo se MPP gbe pa akoyi fankatufo okwa akoyi edi sentifo e pese se busa hai na mo pe and when you got that, many about me, and you have many young and I have now I come back. A crowd who's sent you for question. Send you for my already.
Now we are divided, say 50-50 ways because
our community.
No, what I'm saying is that after all, who call community by community, I hear him for. What's in there?
One year senchi odro krom kan krom.
And then make us say maybe our call ABA put together communities in ABA 50. Afterwards 25 for CPW, 25 for CPW. How will you handle that?
Send here the verdict.
Okay.
But Oshe baby na me say bia me can send bebre me can free in Asia. Yeah, that was much almost say achia so emuye. And enye we na bin sida sabi President Kufuor koye olusu ye ba e be win ye. And John Mahama so our 4 years. Into yeah, there's hope. We need to just come together and work. And I'm a mom so tia say sisi ade ya yebi MPP ayebi. Sebio me bo mo figures enya o na mada o mase. At the same time, so NDC for kakra wo mu no so be gya ho no mama mo na mo so no say aba mo to ye no mo kofa bibia ba fie. Nti mo so mo sori a mo kɔ DC ye ho na mo kɔ gya de ko ne mra. Ekwan ya ye bia ye du ye gye wo mo ho. Ejuma ya ye. Nti bebia me ye handover. No mazanzo ka che kru for na ahemfo no say we de yesre mo. Me de ma no beka e wo radio so. We kodu ahensan ebesi da ko ho kofa eduro mu ni na no me boye no nya. Ko ni na ma me boye akokwa so. Me ka kire wo mo mo te ase. Say I was say community ni boa me. omutu anamo ena baby a mekodu ye bia so mesan so busa wo mo me da wo mansa ni masan so apa wo mo cho maka cho mo se boni ye bia MPP se me o me DC o me executive so me delegate so party mpanyimfo ebibi o mo fa nchen se bi o chok yetema we are now in Nambia ena efia chi ni abufo bia se se ye lusu ntia ya obi an ye mfa nko even in the part of polling stations no mesan so advise community no me se bi polling station for no ye betimi ye bi efrim ye betimi de bia because in Ashanti region me constituency obia drop no me kosro.
Oh, okay.
Probably in the whole country or among a few in the country. Obia drop ya me 2020 me 64%. Na president nya 69. Na me third term mako 75%. Na president about 72. It's not like that. Me almost 2,000 votes nominal to add to my votes. It's never happened anywhere. Normally that good one your first term, then you have it. Now drop it.
First, second,
third, then you move.
I will appreciate.
So me catch you. So I respectfully, I respect me communities a lot, and over there I communicate to them. Into me okomi they stand for me. All the rural areas, and I'm in here because I communicate with them, and we agree and disagree. That is the way I'm a star. Into me almost so tears. Say police station elections. No one problem fiba. Into ye into me so yi. Omuni na mfiri ho me momo to suti asese mmammu na bebo ano ne mrante ye ne mabawa no e wo se bi be shem nti omo ano entidy up wo community no enhu se ne ye ya shemu no e bi be film na e bi aba nti e be du ho no mo no na o maka se ye ha no mo de ya tidy up se na eko na ama party ni mu ajo ye fi ho no ma no abusa o mo se anya bia no MPP hihye no it's likely say be your presidential first enunti no de no mo pe nti wa mebusa ne de na mpa na yenko sesa ba wo mi ana response ni na unanimous ahemfo nature say omo ewo ho no mo ni na it just goes like that nti all the videos you have you will see is like we do in Parliament. As many as in favor, you put a question, the sound that roused up the most, and then you go for it. And that's exactly what happens in my place. You see that unanimously, Iran. So I have a strong feeling, say, Bawumia, Ebwai, and we inch up. Although I got 75, he got 72, they liked him. They like myself. Also in the primaries, when you're almost 95% at primaries, it tells me that the polling station executives take references from their community. Okay. They engage them. Because as it is now, there's a force in my constituency. So even if I lose and I do what they want for them, it stands to say is that me, I fall on the moon, I fall on the sky. Me drop where my constituency is comfortable with, and then I'm okay with them. I've made quite against what they want. And I'm sampling grassroots opinion. And then around some Putrum, Sukoko, Apemso, and all of the roots among us. Baby, I'm going to sample the opinion. To me, sample opinion, baby, I would know. Baby, yes, we know. But I just put a general question, as many as in support, then I just say. And it looks like, what it tell you, Ghanaians are interesting people. They are Ghanaians are deep. Thank you. Me and you man careful. Okay. The be a normal take stock of you. Or the name of was signing was a papa will need to make one year in the right time. And that's what you see. You see that they say, oh, who you nasa okwa. Nasa who put two question now. Omutumika nasa onwana. Oh yeah, high t-shirt on one ye nim. Wo abada. So I say obi wa wabre obi wa election no. Unza who put two question we are a crow for no. It's like a community discussion. So when you raise a question, that's someone answer. Now at the back, Obia kind of sort of reason, but the kind of reasons that you hear from behind, then you are happy about it. It tells you, say, they have some sort of love for Bawumia naturally, and they also understand the economics of it. Okay. Say, be your t-shirts because we go around in a lot of the t-shirts you see, Bawumia, they wear it like a housewear. Yeah, so konomoshe, so many. Indeed, they also have a feel, say, me t-shirt, me keeping the year. Now, that sounds where you soon are quite easy, am I? Yeah. Yes, because we are in the lean season around this time. And like I said, all the candidates are also very good in a way. Look, myself, I can contest.
Why not?
Absolutely, because I don't see what any of them has above me. I mean, I can. But in all circumstances, you need to come together to rally behind one. So there are so many leaders But then at the end of the day, hey, at any point in time, you just be strategic. So I'll pick one of you to go. And then the next time, a good 10 deserves the order.
Of course.
Maybe rationally, no, I think, sir, the feedback I'm getting on the ground, you know, minimum be so dear, but me and you were free. For Jazia Sokori, I'm more resolved. Next week, I'm about to be Sokori for Jazia proper, the main towns. This weekend, they're out, but the next week. So I will have a fair idea of the constituency. But the rural areas in America, Obibeka, in Kronkitwa, there's a crashing in Hobio, in Kronkitwa, and Namaya, and we should be in Kronuana. Not the kind of response now, it gives you hope from the back.
Now, I explaining top-down approach, and so their mom. What are they saying?
Top-down approach, dear, frankly, is not the early presidential. Which the early presidential, the omope, almost a party in my day. They like that. Me personally, the early presidential has become an issue, a germane one, because different time. Sisi ewomu emre adane no eni emu niema ena edi solution ba. I think researchers who are listening to me knows that the gap or the situation we find ourselves in is like Oya literature review, Ofa literature, no reviews as what has been the longitudinal observations or what have you observed. Ena ene dia na asesa. Tanko, the assistant ba hakuni say oko elections be a president onya respite kakra and sorry the okoyo lusu ye onya break kakra de adwojo ne ho patriote as and that party so onya break kakra e de organizing ne ho. But this is the first time I call elections the nyawe ya ape obi ape so the president now do 2008 olusu ye. In fact Alan Krampo na ye campaign at the man on this idea. Alan, he left. In fact, not a person yet Director General of the WTO. So for a year, Alan was not involved in anything. But what I say, Nadu had a time to encourage the party because now Ulusu election be a yaw. What kind this for you? 2016. A year now wait to bomb. A Rusa na Sanjo. So at that early times, Ubia was keen about the reforms that everybody has to do. Now Nadu had that opportunity. Emma. Party actually me call primaries 2008 me lose here. Inti war of course na me ye juma bebre but me jato ho say opposition there was usua de bebre opposition sometimes wunya wa me was usua de kakra ka ho inti na me in fact me ye quick say me colleagues university akoye me program bi aba e ho na ye say ya twe parliamentary primaries abeni early. Adia wa kono 2008 I was kono 2012 no. Omo twemba anim eba 2010. The party changed everything. Omo ya amendment, omo say omo ye de call polling station na ye 111, sisi ya de 555. Patriotic say. Omo say early presidential, which meant to say after the reorganization they had to quickly do the presidential. That presidency in 2 years been fanye juma because almost when juma when ya da GM fanye juma the candidate. But this time around, yenya lusu yeno. Immediately, now the grassroots started. So now, the party is dividing among the top instead of dividing from the down. It's dividing from the top. That is the reality. First, it divides from the down because the polling station has a when you want shana bofu. Na ehono amount for afa na support. Na e divide ba. Na wa constituency na ebiefim. Na mo buefu na MP no vote so te. Because our phone they use efim no omo be start a campaign etia. So naturally we vote any the same as 4 years because omo ni na e be gange apetio. Na eko. But this time around it has started from the top. And that is where the problem is. So early presidential and free war. The rest of it, they should then cure whether it's going to come from the down, the base, or go to the top. For me, early presidential will cure the mischief. It will kill mischief. So we are stronger. We are stronger, like I'm doing in the community. Police station for never to abano. Omwana ejina hono. Ebibe film, ebibe babe count is the community people who are there. So I deliberately ask the community, and I don't go and ask the polling station executives. Because you, the polling station executive, look around when you move faith. But what I say?
Yeah.
So I ask the community, and then I want to have empirical evidence and make my argument on them. So, granted the situation as it is now, then you solve different times and different diagnoses until I was saying to me, solving the issues now. And that is why I was saying solving it immediately by having a presidential elections. Immediately. So when you're popular, you are and you're popular in the party. Some of me MPs, I respectfully to all of you and parliamentary candidates. We could have been popular in the party, but you call national election, no. You to me the popular vote of the constituency to cross it. So sometimes, you know, a candidate can be popular in the party, but you may not be popular
outside the party
entirely. Yes. Sometimes, you know, you may not be popular like that in the party, but we manage your winning, but the community need to be on my show up no call. And there are some people who are naturally popular in the community and the party, but because of the environment of government, 8 years, ahofunaba, kasetriaba, ebienyabi, ebufuaba, ekwanyanye, until they don't go and vote for you. So some of the candidates are not bad candidates, but naturally, the ambience of governance. And a man for your margin, they didn't go and vote, and they dropped it against them. So I just say yes, and that's the issue at stake. And some of these are the variations that we have. Yeah,
So you don't see any other challenge via that top-down approach in the debate. You don't.
Yeah. Presidential now. Just like Oshe, other center-right parties, say be UK and US. We are top. We are not pointing it. Executives of the way to that all corner now no money now to eliminate corruption or to eliminate problems in the party, billboards, flamboyant campaign. So what started was sure. As so no unipane nyapena nipane na lose interest. So they all align, and that is a sense of unity indirect. So we have not tested it before, but you can try it. So you started down for a period, and
for some time, I don't know who challenges.
So. If the times have, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can change now and you get good results. But that is why you keep changing. Even Ghana's constitution is going to review, sort of. Because Emira Sisa. So nobody also should assume, say, going through the top to down means that you have cured. Because you can decide, say, you are curing the mischief. Maybe you're not open another gap. Now when who say no. At the end of the day, say, yet me crumple and modify the same moment, or let's go back. But we have to allow. Human being naturally, we are conservative.
Okay. So until you get there, you keep changing.
Absolutely.
Until you get there.
Absolutely. So I can't guarantee, say, the successes of our fortunes depend entirely on it. But the current problem, you know, it appears as I said, the solution is coming from that direction.
I think before the last time I said what you were saying. Say, Kamedia, said okay. When the top there, the flag bearer is elected, Kamuman would have free role to get his own people to work with in the regions, in the constituencies, at the polling stations, and when his time is up, he go with them.
Absolutely.
Then another leader comes and get so.
We should get there.
Munkonya problem say chairman we mpe we asem. Chairman we nipa.
Exactly.
Into a sabotage we.
Exactly. We should, in fact, for the success of this political party, no, I was saying you drew pointer. Some of the coordinators or executives of the constituencies in the regions, you know, it should be surely that. So, Nipano Ebewinia, Ken Ebewinia, Ken should have the opportunity to take over the party. Because you see, Tio, me ye MP, me tiasie. Say ubi timia, me say a game. But there are some people who could beat you or the bed destroy.
He would never forgive you.
Yes.
He will never.
Never. And you won't say, only the year you might crumple now, Ukata will now be with now Sheno. Because as or your mouth, as or say no. To one, if you was so sounds to cover a backup war. Would you be now called one as ye? And I wonder my enemy. Ujanu Zua or see ye. Wow. So you must be a political party.
Okay.
If the person wins that, I was so take it through the party. At least I was a quiet kakra. Emano. Otherwise, people can do you in. Now, almost a party disturbance. But disturbance be look, many community Japan your core campaign. and I the general secretary. In fact, accident, and I was in his car. Me na me take front seat. So the marks over here is marks that I had on the car. Yes.
Oh, really?
I was at the back. OPK was on the side, and I was on the front. So what is here? Sebian Kamifimanka have gone because I was on the front seat. You drew of Anko Hoppe. You see the seat belt na save him and new. So what is here?
Okay.
Because you do of Anko Hoppe na me say omimbo seat belt. You track a crap na aquaplane in Suonugu when you soon spend. So my seat belt saved me. I was just going and it was scratching me. So what is it? My seat belt saved me. However, time I'm mobile general secretary ne chairman. Car no there some sort of how. Car e kop Kumasi ye na be 100 meters and ye come back to send ni mu chakra. Ye fikwa so kraba baby. Car no say na amango. Enyankopon na GA. But ye na ye amne Japan free mo. Ye afoko free mo. Because almost say they are creating problems for the leadership. You think I was happy?
No. Why will you be happy?
Absolutely. So the party had to move forward. And the party thought the general secretary and the chairman should exit. Indeed, Nanado went forward to have his presidential elections, and then he had over 90-something. Displeasure or quietness, the party rallied behind him. Obi Oko general secretary over 60-something%. Suddenly, the party rallied behind one person. It wasn't easy for everybody, but everybody aligned. Said, well, if that's what the party wants, give it to the party. That's it. Kwame or Afoko would have said, I'm popular because we need chairmanship. But the party has to align. That's it. The party is not for me. And media. And then Yawodia. And I ye bini yako. Obinsano or the two abamau.
Yeah.
And who brasi muno. Or the femo on fancho. Or the femo. Just say, oh, ye bibia in politics and me. So what is here? Now it will come back and haunt you because the political party is not for you. The political party, the Ghanaians are not for yours. So they can decide, say, with this your personality, I will go this way against you. And we are not in a point I would a tool is you so. You don't own them. You who appeal to them. So that is where we are. And I believe, say, that's why I am catching me chrome for. But Obi Bia or your politics to join any camp. Do it in a manner. So Uja exit way. All of them are my friends. They do I know I don't I'm gonna say me support to them. But under no time would you see say all of them we meet, we don't talk and we are here hanging out. So what you say. So the politics are don't go and insult and attack persons on issues in him. Because we are the person we are or the chawa na ya. That is the problem. But when you're the person na objectively there, that's fine. And I also so I contest it. Then you should take it. Because people have anger and if they use you against yourself, take it. Take it.
What is the one Kasamo party move for because this approach is schemed to help one person? How would you answer that question?
Let me say, there is no maybe any one more Obiako presidential I free that. President Kufuor, yes, almost kimi wo Sunyane Emani Winie. And I want it.
I remember.
Alan. Yes, President Kufuor na scheme man on a party no a year against.
Lawson FM.
Nanado baye. Yes, our Baomia echi. Sesi ya mwa say Nanado oni Baomia echi bio. Or be fufu echi. Enti why just say Emri Biano obi entimi ni kechria. Then eboa then funny way just say the party need here. Emri Biano enim direction in party politics. Party what direction.
Okay.
And it say yeah careful is either say you're strategic and now the gut feeling and now the and say only you're strategic there then you know the momentum. The momentum na ewo ho no enya obi na eyema Baomia because the same people who said Nanado was for Bawumia are the same people who are saying that now Nanado will jab Bawumia on support no. And the Atiabiano yes here the penisa. And if party no Edi Bawumia kwa. Now who cause some? It be the party people wait for blame now because they be their way if you don't wait they want the man. You know? Others a party for the paper panel. What idea no? Aha, inti enye idea was who blame me obi, who blame me party because you see in Sakasi be any hobby. Inti now said in this party obi and to me winning on his merit. And me bia I was so because you be and
it's not true.
And they want to me as and they want to me so this way. There be obi ekosho obi echi. It is not true. Me communities e wo ho ye omo peba wo mi asemi. Aha na kwosho omo chi. Na say indeed wo ye MP. E wa Asante Mamu ha say. Na say oh ye candidate bi. Democracy beautiful. Na say one fa ho anko form so anko seek your opinion. Na say wo koye wie na wo ko prime minister na ye tu a na wasanto de akoshe say obi na betu wo. De bia obi ben. Obi no ne omo a tumi ne wo omo ho ai wo say wo kosre omo no mo de fam wo. Enti me ye MP no. Me ye strategical. Obi anu me bia me po. Hanen nim sem pe ba omia. Obi anu sem wo ba omia. Good. At the same time no wo de need ye man wo fam ho no obusa no. Okona se oso ompe a na me kona se me hu se challenge the mood of my constituency ni nye good a. Me pe ba omia kra metimi aye ne dem. Abontene ma ye kom. Ontima no kasa. So ati ase. Enye se me mpo bia o. Ade am pe no e bia de mame. Me so a me nkasa. No why strategic. It is a corner say go forward as a leader our constituency. I'm advising everybody, whether we a former DCO, we a parliamentary candidate, or we a MPO, we a former MPO, we any leader we our constituency. Seek God and next usum usiki unyami wiya. Two, conform. Niti communities no di omoka. Na wo di woka sampo a waba omo hu say e communities na say na enye say bia otan obi e communities na say. That's all.
My own Dr. Mahmoud ba my office ho, but among for question MPs a true support a corner office go show support say we are with you, we are bringing you back. Ebi no fi say mo anyade
Ebi mo feel say anyade. I didn't know mo say feel say anyade.
Because Nipa contesting in a party for the same house. Why would you go out there and throw your support behind one person?
Lawson FM 96.3.
Kwame. Adia okay. Na omo a epe contest no. Odi e ukona se wonam na MPs di wechi a. Ebia odi e 3 and odi e 5.
Okay.
Any day when yaje. We no man ebe ye news my years ye won for 50. And maybe upon chroma any a friend say in team for job busa me question be na me stress. Almost say Charlie ade no. That was last month. Ugugula Facebook omo teams no. Camp ba ko say ye won nipa 50 MPs. Another one so 50. Ade so ye 88.
50 no.
And you busa almost na yeso ye wo hefa. Engineer che so ma fa yen. So I say, now, oh, politics of psychological war, or consumers and our electorate. O per se a domino who say, me what dom say. Inti comes nina, omu can be. Oh, ya wani pass ya wawe omu for Facebook.
Yeah, ya tining.
Good. Wana kukru jaya, kekre so bejai. O de okoye kukru. Also over nipa 60 50. Now we be akoye kekre no no de nko fa kire wa. Now we di obuefu. And I don't think that it's fair.
Of course.
It's not fair. It's not right. Say mu kofa bi na mo de ba na so bi de ba chen wa. Na eye otumifo atumi wa. O ka wa kra po otumi yifu apeti. Enti I know de otumifo na etemi bi, but we don't have to say that way. And ba omia so ba Asante Mamu no kwa yi a. You should sometimes judge from the reactions of the people. Kwame, what form? A year, but we have seen na. Spontaneous. Spontaneous. Me say Asante mai, Asante. Se uhu Asante ya, Asante so endi we shamonda. When Ashantis omuji utum, our party we mo. Asante mai ji utum a. Obi abeju batum. And Asante man, so the good thing is there. Asante o, Dagomba o, Kusasi o, Enzema o, Fanti o, Angona o, ena ya Asante for ne timu wa ha. And the beautiful thing is Asante man ji utuma omo catch the one anu baby ya. Nti obedu rekwa na omo ni na omo twen already.
So as it stands, Baumia is in a pole position. I say he's the best placed person now. With me a leading party, no.
Oh yes, or yeah, best in the manner say the mature last month mature article will be on published here. Me see familiarized person will position no on the debiano on the party ni mano.
Okay.
Before call ye on na Ghana for him on the mano. Na atamos call ye or your familiarized face from the position on na onyaye. John Mahama Nanado so call ye on na no munimon on the mano.
Okay.
John Mahama so call ye. Ekoye onom de amano enti se sia no se NDC for se John Mahama ni hwa if according to my subjective there again I say subjective observation longitudinally no me subjective observation no ne say ode sadie we analysis there it would have been best for NDC to have brought Jinana.
Yeah.
Because on the ticket, wako beye 2 already.
Yeah.
2016, 2020, eh?
Yeah.
Wako 2020, and wako 2024.
Yeah.
So Ghanaians are familiarized with her phrase. Logically, from my observation, which I say is subjective, which means that without any empirical evidence. 2, Umuvu also by MPP, Bawumia, wako 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024.
96.3.
So it is most likely, yes, the familiarized faces in Ebewini, Senana Kwa, without any evidence. So looking at that, it looks like there should be a research to find out from Ghanaians. Since 92, their method of voting for people on a ticket. It appears to say, yenya trend. Akwaya say, o ye familiarize no. Wa no muhu o mobo. No mo sanso edi wo babium. Otherwise, Anka John Mahama in Lusu over 1 million vote. Emani seat no Lusu no basa. But he came back formidable and he has what trashy MPP solid. And I was set it record. Oboka. Ekanu Wetiaka, that is 1 million. Wasanso Eddie Kobe yes 1.7. The Infaswaba. And then the seats no Lusu Bebriani as ye humbida 2016. Wasanso in Yabroso. So don't you think the Ghanaian voters are complicated? And they have a certain thinking. And the researchers who are in the space, some of your research, some of your objective, some of your genuine. There is a certain hypothesis or theory I'm able to me I prefer. Now my research from that Amayashe. Whether it's going to be qualitative or quantitative, I think there is some study ongoing that must show something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're a parliament in Sokaka. You need Komoka Council Parliament. Na share, especially health committee. Nancy, what was it with you and the speaker? Nurses midwife strike, you know. Hey, heated power parliament.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. I mean, the duties and the standing orders. No, I think I use the standing orders because order 93.1. I came under order 93.1 that says of issues of national importance. Okay. Your statement and I was say you admit it. And I no say yemfanya china na ade ani power striker omuwudie. Mean to me postpone because I don't know who is going to die between the afternoon to the next morning.
The speaker say Fakochna.
I don't know. I didn't understand it. And I say yes, mean to because first of all, me a politics, but me a medical doctor first. That's my profession. Me go school no sebi. Na ye ni sika wo ye fie. Ehia ni ba. If you ask ni ba, papa so say ekwapem, mampo ekwapem. And I'm medical school. Me gift ane my
Lawson FM.
Me distinction from O level, me A's in 6th form, and then me call University of Ghana Medical School. To me there, it is my academics that me call it. Though now me student politics me de rise all through and me de be into politics at grade school man picking me up in the 90s quickly. The former MP in the Fijian Socorro, may his soul rest in peace. I will identify him. In fact, Teresa Togo picked me up quickly. I was in Ablekuma South. I'm so deep in it. And on once not down for New School, man, on one pass and say, I call from me Kroma. Or bet me I bright or her bright in Cramphone, one shana and Krobo for a mama and rise intended final call. And I'll buy us to pick him somewhere 97, 98 into her activities. Patriotism,
yeah.
Into politics. But my gift is here. Today, be a catch will be answer. Be able to make your mark. And so knowledge is power. Patriotism,
yeah.
Inti, that is some of us where we have come from. And that is all we have. And that is what we are nurturing in the political position and context that you ever in him. And Tanko, to come back to what we are saying, or what I am trying to say is that at any point in time, you may do politics. Whatever you do, your strength is who you have been. And that is what directs me into my decisions and what I have to do. It's not the politics that directs me.
To speak on your dream.
I was clear in my mind. So my ethics as a medical doctor, I'm not comfortable with the answer the speaker was giving me. And I'll say, I'll be welcome me out. And I'm going to say, yeah, so be it. I'm prepared to go out because people are going to die. And then my bad statement. And the next day, one statement, I'm sure you'll be like, yeah. It's a statement MP before they buy and this. I was coming admit you. Because the can't be my unless if one jai striking. Yes. In fact, the strategy in the committee, a minority for no a lady, I led sort of the discussions.
That's because no blame me someone I'm shots here.
No.
There's someone I'm shedding for no
any obi for home. Some me catch you almost say. And I know now unless if one call strike 2020. 2020 almost call strike. 2-3 weeks. Perpetua. Nikunu constituency chairman of MPP. But on the call election year 2-3 weeks now. And this is who saw MPP. The over 120,000 nurses and midwives they knew say Nikunu ye MPP, but they gave it to her. And in the social contract is with the nurses and midwives are only now a bit 12, a bit 12, a bit 2 MPP, a bit NDC. Inti onona all standing for right. Now said your call now or they call it for no. Now you're fair. All the health workers at world hospitals obi be right. Last year, collective bargaining agreement. Ye pewe. Abide the money na unless the for no abide the mawomo. Na e was started on the 1st of July.
Yeah.
And no muma di court.
Yes.
And abandon the monko solve court.
Court issue in we.
Inti no. Most of we na abide the court. Inti one say omo for no the omo enjoy. Omo e wo ho no lab for omo doctor obi anyane de. Nurse for na nya omo de. Eno nti no omo de omo hu ni say abanko. Omo hu ni say ye de ye kosovu ye issue ye wie aban to aso e yaba
implement mine.
That is it. They don't into the nurses are right. The nurses are right. Wait, me here rocket scientists to say in this okay say minority for the show muchia who dia nurse for the midwife for nothing. Because sebi enyo mu
But want to those comments ni from NDC apparatchiks. What want to be?
Media me I only caution them on my sister station Ekosi sense. Monto mo boas na mama mon tag ma me no MPP because perpetua on what the mark of 4 days in Pomu Huano. You the echo over 2 weeks. Now almost pena 7 court we crampono omo nyano. And so now you kunu your constituency chairman. Now more the mark of 3 days motiko pai. Into omunja is I think say subsequently they almost shy away from that sort of politics.
Okay.
But you also you pursue you from a Ghana point of view. Say a man for ye first card minority no. Ye fan ko ye politics. Yes, you're right, but yes, omo. It will not cross no. And something happened. It happened. Me hospital. Na unze obi wo. Sad eh? Obi wo omo rationing from Amasaman Hospital because omo emfa obi. The woman was brought to St. John's Hospital where my wife ran the show. Charlie, I mean, she delivered. The baby survived, but she died.
The woman died?
Yeah, because on the case, Nana or Hona, Obia Angelo.
Attended to know.
And Sebi, you know, looking at the socio-economic standard, now how do you form came into a band of Babuano? Bomo koy no man with Charlie Moja tuna in the tama. Omo bedu ya no. Can muana omo deliver baby no. But what is here?
Yeah.
Omo de ne buy na yamfane mpo anko hospital ho. Che say moja tuna ma baby no na omo save ya. By the time omo be tidy mama no aye we na the woman is gone. It's all because say strike action no. No person ko omo call a day before, but now almost omo admit to omo no fear. Okay. And away in say no with what I dear me who you know. I'm not the person.
But I think after my meeting there were timelines.
Yeah.
Now what check it date there?
Yeah, my almost 10th July. And 10th July no song you know. Not the Minister of Health, you know.
10th June or July? July.
Across it.
1st July.
Yeah, across it. Sorry, I'm almost 10th June. I beg your pardon. 10th June.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 10th June. Excuse me. 10th June you do you know. Now, almost ministers ni ho. The Minister of Health was with the President in Brussels for the Gavi and the Global Health Summit. And also, yeah, extremely important on immunization and co. So it's a sudden call to work. And now the Finance Minister also or China. And the Deputy Finance Minister Ampim no Abuja.
Okay.
And you know, you pleaded with them say, omoma 2 weeks. Until you engage you, you catch on. Then the majority leader, who is a Yariga, was sure the leadership, you know, say, President say, oni atu any account best share. So omoba into or you're very sure say you something positive into Australia. Because me catch them and say we might divorce from the common understanding if the nurses know yama omope anyway. And on no can say o please say yen calm. Now, President, in your opportunity. Okay. And you know, we also ensure say you catch you say omuntom boase. Now, yamfanko 2 weeks time. And in 2 weeks time, we expect a meeting. By that time, we hope say we'll get a good news for them. But say, the nurses need midwives. No show good faith. The say Oman yena say omu take his stance beyond the Ghanaians and yet politics and the bay, but MPP or them a minority will support them.
Oh, I didn't think I'm more calling for briefing on ministerial briefing on COVID-19.
Say the issue is that the reported cases in the University of Ghana and the rest of them that we have heard, and you know, we just want
we just
want that briefing and what the incidents are, and so that yet be a catch your constituents.
Generally, I'm quite impressed with John Mahama. Who is saying 7th tomorrow will be the 7th month into his reign as John II.
Oh, and yet impressed. Impressed, but I will put it to say he still have some goodwill, and
a goodwill, mom.
Yeah, he still have a goodwill. So when Ghanaians show goodwill, I'm sure
picking the CD from was it 14, right?
Yeah, 14. I call 10 point way. And your was a costro a boarding. But Omwa name anyone be more Omwa okay, Omwa a nim a jum a talk common things a nam hono me omo complaining almost so a omunim be a num perception say na was na Sydney was no na be a no form a call from no be any wide thing. Niama no de ya beko juma sesen, but the most important thing is say wo import driven economy na udisika ko nkrofo nsema contractor wo ho no at the end of the day obe import no niama companies be import omo niama import driven and it say bi o run show no by utua akeketua na untua obia na o close budget deficit now manage inflation expectation because inflation has demand pull and cost push factors. Ati ase so sika won crofon say ma they chase items and prices goes up. Enti o manage inflation or manage household economy indicators. Sika no so ba so a eye de ya contractor for ne amount for Christmas beba. Be hia sika no na omo de akọ import niama. Enti when ya was indicated loans and ya gold and fasika man be gum na balance. Na ko use uko sika ni mad rush for imported goods taste preference the consumer. Ebesan so drive we no. Enti the omo ye no na yet ase. But Tanko the bottom line is there. Say CD ebeko 2 CDs to $1 cra and run ye pay. That ni nani ubotom. So I'm saying come out there and the bottom line in see the and running here, but the bottom line is as soon as Osha Krubia almost kasem ye no omo Jumama youth bebre Dubai omo rating yem 3.4 or 4.3 uko UK obia or yes stable Singapore obia the currency yes stable obia no. Naturally, there is growth, economic development. Now, economic development is in 3 parts. You talk about the GDP part of it. You talk about the transformation equity. And they say, oh, yes, idea way. Not any artificial idea. And by the end of the year, no, you might be back home, Sikawo Chrome, employment beba, banks be chasing conformity loans. And natural. Okay. The end effect of managing this is that a man crofo a year good both say by 6 months or 1 year no crofo na be di ho dance yes see the yes and na a 2 things is it as a artificial and another naturally no omo ye bibia e man ba from but the end result of that growth is transformation into bon say in 1 year jobs will come a jomu year prices will form a banks chase it is a president crofo there no just a near year and you can then judge the goodwill how he's doing well. But for the goodwood, you can do what you are doing. Goodwood, just say, okay. We winning. Inti se si ano galamse kra no e koso kra mpo a. Ye nka ho asem. The one ko to amajo mahama no. The boy fu MPP or hwe the MPP for ye inti no de moye we economy ne mfane ho. Or hwe MPP for sunu omoban de omoye ope hope. Enti no waye kom ni na ne hompom ni na no or hwe how MPP is organizing. Enti the one ko to ama MPP nipa 2.1 million omo ye kom and say bi omo pe the ekoba omo ye kom. Now the okoto majo mahama so no waye happy excited. Enti Tanko in this time no the omo de year NDC MPP say ebisi jo mahama obi aye kom. Omo koyi EC a wan hwe amanfo bo ye kom. Omo koyi say it is the goodwill is there. And you know, the only way you destabilize the goodwill is when the economy is catching up on them and the anger starts coming. And it is say now okay, forex now is stable no. A man for share the transformation. To ma okwanya na say 1 year na ma. Won say afede.
A trigger. Okay. But your time no be wrap up but what is it with statement be a babon there attributed to who say also kopajo mama che wo untumi
mene media ma adwene say omo interview me wo Ecosi Center da omo de da na ba omia ekohwe wo untumi
yes
na yeso wo yoko yeko ni ho ye ba NIB omo so wa hanomo just SMP.
Yeah.
And me kind say, media asumdwe na mepe. Na eye me say politics na me nuane ye no. E do point bi no. Across all line kakra eye ne personal. But what you say yes start me kika nsem no bi. Na sabio me ye afag na me ye demonstrations pa ye ka mo ye yi Joma Hama free ho no. Say
afag there.
We were strong to say on no day, ena yenya such issue like we did, because we were na ya no den na ya hand ba na ye nia temon kodi di ne nsambi. Enti me gidi say insa kese bi wo de AC wontumi nachi pachawati ase. Enu nti no first of all no insa na ba ye president mi so say eyo no a sana me kan ye. Ena say ye campaign na me feel say maka asem bia me nkwohwe me videos But some of the videos, I think say clearly me no cross the line. And on Abaye president too many krano. Ma say ene Tanko. Say president no tuni see Lawson so a. The person ye be obey.
Of course.
To me, a person de hawa. Na America krana me can say established democracy no. Munche de Trump oye. Oye de ope. Into there is likelihood say in sakese no. Emma won to me asumdue. Into say won to me kwahwe videos na ye hwe. Na ebi wo hokra na ya tra. There's nothing wrong with say ye kopacho. Say papa, we dey na your politics. Omudi di president kofo, ana president kofo dey na enye moja na woni mu. Victor Smith confirm bank statement. The bank statement sa time on $8 million. Omu create statement. The din chale transaction na ewom and omu circulate 50. Emerson ya atame ozuwi ni omu ba vetting. Omu say na we dey sorry a political talk. Okunwa nka we kunwa wi. Pachwati ase. Say ya the chair.
Yeah.
Omu the chair. Nanado. Dey no man fanye no. Enti mi hu say wakronso line bia ne ye hachowa obetimi aka se ene waka wani mu kakra na ene we yin nse afechi na we jaw ma state institutions no the state institutions they we are happy or we do kokota wo yo mi even me senior oponi say na your court say MPP 8 years in say asem ne ndie wie enti say asem no ekodu court na say ye jaw ma system no dia oda onyami ase but say state institutions ne fa won kokota say me nua won to me on kokota
David
on betimi aman won to me aba every day be aba report to oba so a officer obehwe no obeka say oni ho obetimi age wadaje uti yeri say yaka say bra once a week obetimi aka say bra every day so owomra no
yeah
do pen na oye obetimi afford no on this me ye investigate me nyamfa won kokota enti owa ha de bia bra ohun se o call elections bia osijai bra de bia sesi ampo omo se menu anum bra me say twice a week say 3 enti we obeka say bra every day obeka so wo mu ni ho ye ko ha obo so what now 8 to 5 sorry o chairman ene ye ko e na
just to waste your time
obusu na afi otete wo mo na oyere na wo man ha enti se ye ko ye me a wa o ye MPP ni na o kam che menu ane se o ye me no uwie a wa mo na ko ye me na wo de wo da ofie enso so eba ahohiahia mu a na dofo ne na busuafo na yetete wom so me I thought to say the way out was for my brother for us to just beg and say you cross the line
so who is initiating that? Are you going or it will be
me catch them minuano and he was okay about it but edu hono no me say amanfo ebi fele say ehia enti was enti edu point bi no na minuana he is clear say yenkoye edu point was say yentwen so kakra enti yentwen so kakra no so mempe emusa ne biom enti eno de I don't know what is next but that's fine
now I was a weekend so Max or Kofi Ghana on say ya pekino
mentie
ya pekino or spend night no regional police headquarters. We are being told this morning by the regional communication director Paul Yando say he has been transferred to Accra.
Minim charge crow. Minim charge crow. But Tanko. And one say confusing two things there. MPP don't want accountability. Yes, we don't have to. And mean to mean coming out in Koka because Sebi, me na me minister. Ena yebe famia minko answer but omumra kwan so that is what we are saying pachwati as here
okay
unko keeping on you for about 5 days abra court to honoma I was what me started in the court because before you pick him krampono is there a need to pick him so we be invited no Tanko me boa
yeah
oba Kofi Juma bro oba oni ne lawyers na eba me boa enti sa pick no Tanko the NDC gradually are abusing goodwill. Now goodwill no so no can who say president be nya bi. President Kofo Ghana for na man the goodwill for a period almost na case yentu no. Na nado onya goodwill ni bi. Almost na see yentu no. John Mahama nya goodwill the winning after Tamils. Almost na see yentu no. The goodwill of Ghanaians say Israel for. Obetimi de na cross Red Sea.
Okay.
Na ukona sa wo mountain nso kakra na sa wo koje Yankopon direction dia ba. O che no. Otiasia. Wo che kakra pe o se eye. The goodwill of Ghanaians have been taken for granted, but it will catch up on the NDC. For me, but gradually when agitation start coming, they cannot even go for people. And if I were them, I won't use the legitimate way of inviting people. Now, I won't form lawyers in bra. Now, the funny court. Not the court should take its course. But I say, Rambo style approach now yechichino. And also so say, we are say the obey be also no over aketuya. Tanko, bia na yen ye the NDC for. You see, Tanko, we have to sometimes be very fair among ourselves. So. I always say that the politics are here, They be a dream or chenabi. So what you say? Good. Bia na ye MPP for. Ye be NDC for until they are trying to pay us back. But the question is, where and when would they stop? It must stop at a point. But what you say?
Yeah.
Yes. Because this cyclical thing of evil, it won't take us anywhere. And the bia na ye omubi. And almost omo ye bi. But NDC for at this point, the penny ye bottom ebekasa because more promises no dear Tanko. Make page 106, 108 of the NDC manifesto 116 way. Now me share promise on the health now say you starting next year. Jane. To say see the good one no dear. Wa honti Tanko. To see John Mahama Crampo o kanaze me was out to because good one no dear. E there ho. Until you have to be strategic.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to be grateful. Ewo bra wanya ede amame na oni edin komo nsem no doso Franco Zeno won nsem minum bizani ade ba de bre no e ma ye kwan enti de besi ewa ha ne ada wase ana Franco me boa
questions anka mo bibiri pa
ba de bre no ko
e bre no ko me bon pa so be nya time na opportunity no waba
okay na
ye rewrem ne ye bisa bia
okay honorable
yes bro
that's it
it's me damas
honorable Nana are you a free a member of parliament if you ask your sokore onokrea ranking member health committee obi send me a message say health minister in the making Tirobika o fa na oko interested enti yamrani eni nkomo kakra enso e wa ha me ka say o tiny atrasira abotere clinic near din nkomo kakra enso dey free abotere clinic o tiny ma che na ohun ye
mo na so
oh yenso ye wedding
e da obo ade ase was
okay yentie wa no pay
yo me da wase na me fa nchia sonko so ma watifo en wa hwefo nya na me nka mo se abotere clinic ya tenase ya ye adwuma na adwua dei Dr. Patrick Amano ofe na nankasa wo ho ti yarewe bia ya hawo no tuwa na ma na hwe akira kwan wo Kumasi Santase Fancheblo Poku Transport Estate hwa na yewo yene na mamponte hini fie no na hwe animu na adwada bunanda kopen memenda so no pa no nsia kopem menunu brene da ye di ye adwuma yarewe bia ya edi unya no me pa cha ma nan enyentie awo ye ho mawremfi se obi piem ewo abotre clinica yesa yarewe bia age achacha ne kwata ne de wo mu ne ye meduro ewo ya so ye mopane na emfa won mpempen so aya yare na tani pedua so ache ye mfa sekan enkan ne nso ayare sane adanse di aya wo pena ache wo akwan wonsan timi nkan utu jidia na motakeshi na abaya so ya se ne tibia ubenya adanse die yare bia wodin waters for asase bia ye hwe jujo ya de no mpemu ya de osisi na ye oya awo na wo pese oyo oba bema na nkwamwa no ho nsema ye bibie ho esitri ya de aya ha onyina akoma ya de wo ba beboa amonya yaresa na won so anya adansidi anopa ye hwe esitri ya de ya de ha nipa dodo no a ya enya asem ketwa meka o se odie na ye type 1 na se type 2 a udi tuanamon na hwehwe akira kwa Kumasi Santase Fancheblo ubenya yaresa ewom se dodo na ataka na yade so a adi etimu dem se esitwe yade eni eduru won ko baabi na wahwe wa anya yaresa wo de bra ya so ye ubepiem wo hwa ye wa dansefo wo hwa na esitwe yade adu mu nya tena ni padua no so ache na nsu nei wo check ye no yo how na fum mo level mu nti se wakọ hospital na ye se insulin level no koso de emhihie ato so de wato aduro so se de bia bopane se ya sitri yade no emetu nyanka wonto a wo de bla na yemwa se ye wa yade bia ye nipadua na de su ni ban bia di sa na sitri yade ne tie e bia na wo de no ama wo so ate ana se wo ye oba wo ye be ma no anajo ema wontimi na osore kete so jonso bebrebe wo jonso tentem be se fees 5 6 kwa ayo haw no abane aboa wo saa kwa no so sitri yare bi ntie wo ho a na woni su ye osiwisi wa ya no woni su ye otum ya no woni su blue woni su chinwa wo de bla say ye ama ekom ede ontentem wudidi kakra bi a don hwe be ba ko ntem na ekom ya se ede aduane nso nsa de ma wontimi ni ye se ne se wo pere no nso wanya aduane na ni a ni woni su ahya se eblu na honam ye obasabasa na wontimi ahya se etwetwon e ba ne sa wo nante a na wo nan no kabom ma me papa wutie me ha woni a anope ya wo temi nka ma wo nan ye ntientia ewo abotre clinic na ye moa ewo saa kwano so asikyire yade ama we de nani apa de nani ayebasa etete wa obeba ya so ye enu sunti esanse wo dwonso ntentem no nam so ma wo num suo ntentem skom de wa na wo minum ahyase se ewo wanye bia no ma na wo homete na wo ho yira wa wo de bla ya so ye afi bia na wo de no de wo haw bia onama ana wo da ho ana ese de empane wo widiem ya na widiem wo ase emu widiem eye wo hene ujali wi a na wo nam ye wo hene nyina aye nsunsanso a se wunya siche yade a etimi de ba ebeto anipadua no so afi tie na hye no so esan se ye nti wonni mogyamu yare nti no edemle ya ba beto nipadua no so wo ye adwuma kakra bi a no waye boho na wo tebla wo de bla etimi ma wo nan esensen etimi ma wo nan ne wonsa na femfem na ye bare wo ho a wo se ananse acheme na wonsa ntia na na se wo nan so no aye tititiri wuntimi enkenten ho a obeba ya so ye na ye boa ade ba ko a edidido na nya ne se sitire yade ye wo na unum na bibi twa na yikura echepa ansa na ewu teno pe wutie me ne kuro bi etu what nuro wo mi ayede ya ewu a wo de blabotre clinic na ye moa ne yenhwe na ahoto intimla ade ba ko wo mi se obi o wo sitire yade bia e wo BP e wo akoma yade ana se hypertension ya kan amanya to etim se pressure no kosoro a BP no e kosoro a nya duro bie ni wo bo no duro da soso na nso ni da so wo ho ni da so no wo abotre clinic ya no pe wo be frɛ yen e wo ahmen 0247 90 44 73 0247 90 44 73 o frɛ ni ayebejo so na ne ha wa ye frɛ ni yade ne aboa ama wo ho atɔ hye no so sɛ o hypertension na sɛ o BP e kosoro ntino eja utipaye utita dwa gaga utipao e ba ne sa no wani ne ohunum ahyase e punu nsuo na uti wani no ayekɔ bo nse na utifa etimi hyehye tomne bia na obo eye oya uti pensa ankasa e wo obo wo ho a na ohunum asase se e so no nsuo afi BP e kosoro ntino pressure no bo nse de anisubule woni su timi ye otum se wokoto a wo so bo nse woni su e blu wan so adima na wo ye to ahwe eno na se otian ye na ototopɛ na stroke jijoya de ede no adwumi pressure ede do no kɔti bi ma e friend stroke ne akom ato anya asem ketwa nanso ani gisema wo mun se jijoya de stroke na ye wa bia ba ko a mem a wo ba yebetima boa na won se sikatwitwidie ense wadade e ya abotre clinic ya kwadere e wo stroke ayaresam pa wo ma e ba ya so ye na wontimi nante e bo ma bombo ukura roleta ukura poma ansa na watutu on nan nyina ne watosa no man nyina gu ama hode na ba wo nante kinkinkin anopai yare be na e yawo sa wotutuo na e hawo anadodo ya de na adi ni padua na atboso ama waposo e yawo ya na wuntim etwitwu ya na sebe woni su ebriwa wo de bla ya so ye na ye moa wo humi ntientia obetima ba afei se wo ba na be ma wodun so bia wo humoja e wo odun so ma makwan ne wonim e wo kumase santase fanche bla opoku transport estate hwa na ye wo ye ne na mampontin ni fie no e na hwe animu ye adwuma fi juoda e kopem memenda ma wo mfise abotre clinic wo sa no yesa yare bia wa ablekro a ye maduro ye mbopa ne ne emphasize kan oba e dia body nyansa pekwan so ne besa yade friend acupressure be mia wonsam ne wonsa no ene wonano a na yare sama pana ya wo pɛ no wonsa atumi aka ye bie ye pono ne dia to ne aka ne se benye emu gidie na wahyem ye kan si a boss ya ne do ata aka ani hospital na se clinic a ye maduro se um sika sem se tie ni da bi da na wa abadaye ne ayem ye pa nti ye fu awubia no obetimi dia ba na hoto na ya wo pɛ no wonsa etumi aka se okopiem ewo nkran so a ye wo la pass kwahema kwantimpon no so tabola number 6 eni butu tema so afie nyamata ko ECG kwantimpon so abotre clinic yenie mawre mfida se ye wa nurse fo ne a doctor fo a wo motima wodo abotre eni ebuo manipa ti onko baabi a wokɔ baabi se ye je opindupu ye jojo no wo ba ya so ya omono obesesere kama na ayasa na wo pɛ no onsa atumi aka de wo pa ayasa no pay bia mfre number we 0247 90 44 73 0247 90 44 73 bla ni en show wo abotre clinic e wo Kumasi Santase fanche bla Opoku Transport Estate hwa yene nana mampontin ni fie ne de hwe animu na ayaresa wachina manso nyina te se china manso wunya ebi no wonsa ntimi nka na dance amanfo di no wonso untimi enibi boss over to you
oza yene me dance ya no pay nyame show some party free abattoir clinic ade abre yebeni arape a birthday wishes ba kum yenu bi ewa ha na fe yemrani en sorry fam free jumadie no eso ene anopay we dia o de boss happy birthday to Obed Yantra Achuma Techiman SDA Church and war. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mr. Ernest Osei Ata, a free year of Chirano Gold Mines. Yamin Shao. Na onyo kesepa. This is from your wife and the children.
Lawson FM.
We move on to the number 3. Osei happy birthday goes out to you, Florence Obinfosu. You are 36 years today at Kenyasi. May the good Lord bless and protect you from Frankadu, Kumasi, Kenyasi, and also a war. Kindly help me wish our dear sister Nana Yaya Boa a happy, glorious birthday, and may the good Lord continue to lift her. Oh, may I mean you about a birthday? Yeah. And then they were here. Sakari in our how Yamin Shao, papa, no nyoke say, Missiminia by any who you are Judy. I could tell that this year, Sako just can be count. What I'm for? Just here who Jake San just can be count. I got that kind of nature. Yamana dear papa, Oba ni won fe, Bua dear, Brassier,
my TV so ya come say, or can you say?
Nana Yamin Shao no nyoke sepa ne wa woda. And then well Nana ya boa's day.
Oh fine.
Well, I want to wish my director Mrs. Ama Ajubi Asafo Ajay, District Director of Education, Achuma Mponua, and Mr. Patrick Buadu, District Education Auditor, Achuma Mponua, happy birthday from Sir Bright, head teacher, and also anyway, a bar, and pay Eoham. A glorious birthday to Mrs. Ara Sikafin. May the Lord bless you, my dear, as you celebrate this special day from your husband, Nana Finn, Lawson Media Western Regional Correspondent, and or do we buy and happy birthday to Mrs. Araba Sikafin. Mrs. Araba Sikafin. Today is your birthday from your husband, Nana Finn. And we'll say and wish you the very, very best. And Nyami, inshallah. Nyami Adumo China Ghana's Day of Fasting and Prayers. A course won't carry it. Inti ochina na monso modem ho ahye mu ebi eda Ghana ya tuasi wo enso so eno no Franco ya bre na so
ofa so na me admo ochina
ibi adu e betu abio ena me voice note me gie kra man ti atache
ntene nya guest nti no
ochina me hu adwuma
yes
nti mum preserve ma de ma me na ɔkyerɛ yɛyɛ ho adwuma yɛde bibibia asi ɛwɔ Franco meda ase
ofa
fantastic nti nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyerɛ yɛbɛba up next afisem ɛne yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ yɛda mo nyinaa ase yakra mo